Don't be hating on my flops now. These things are dope. What's up guys? So in this video I wanted to show you real quick how to remove the ECU from the bike. We're going to be putting it in the mail and shipping it off to Boss Racing to get it flashed, so let's go ahead and get this ECU out. Alright, so as you can see, the first thing you're going to have to do is remove all those little bolts that hold that plate down, and that pretty much protects the ECU. Once you get that off, it should be smooth sailing from there. Alright, so you're going to go ahead and pull the ECU. It's held down by two clips on both sides right here. Once you do that, there's two plugs that you're going to disconnect, and then it should come right out. So in order to get this out and make things a little bit easier, I think I'm going to have to disconnect the battery, which I should probably do anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery so this cable's out of the way, and then I can get this ECU connector off. Okay, once you get the positive battery connector out of the way, it allows this cable here to move up a little bit more freely. So go ahead and move it out. You got your ECU out, and then you got a clip here on the bottom. Pull that out, and that comes out. And then this one here is kind of weird. There's a big lever right here on the back, so push that, and it should move that back like that. It just folds back, and then that comes out. And there you go, your ECU is out. Yes, finally, it's here. Yes, 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 yes. All right, so we got the ECU back in the mail. Here it is. Put their nice little Boss Racing sticker on it. All right, look what I just got in the mail. Sprint air filter. And we're going to be installing this on the R6, so I'm going to show you guys the differences between the OEM filter and the Sprint filter. Okay, so first things first, we're going to have to gain access to the air box, and right now my tank is currently off, sitting right there. And the reason why mine is off because I had to get access to the X-Up servo in order to remove it. So you do not have to remove your tank in order to get to the air box. You can simply remove the bolt up there up top, some of the screws on each side, and then just lift it up, and then you can get access to it and move this cover up pretty easily. Alright, so in order to get the air box off, you're going to need to remove, I believe it's 11 screws. I've already removed a few of them already, but I only have a few more up top here, and then the box comes right off. Now that you have the screws off, just like that, the top comes off, and then you can pull it back. Now I already have the filter installed already, but I will show you guys the differences between the OEM and the Sprint filter. Alright, and here we are. So here is the OEM stock filter and the aftermarket Sprint filter. So as you can see, there's a little screen that goes over the top here, and if we flip them over, okay, so this is a paper filter, obviously. There's a lot more pleats and everything in it. And then you can see the difference in the aftermarket one here. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but the Sprint filter is supposed to be made of like a polyester material of some sort, which makes it a little bit unique compared to some of your other filters like K&N and I think it's BMC or BMC, I think is what it is. So they use a cotton type filter, and you're gonna have to use oil and cleaners and stuff in order to clean and oil them, and then the oil is how it catches the dirt. But this filter is a dry filter. So when you get ready to clean it, all you have to do is take compressed air, blow through it, and it's good to go. With this filter, you're gonna have to continue to buy a new filter every single time you change it. With the aftermarket one, you don't have to do that. And then cleaning it, like I said, it's super simple. You just pull it out, blow air through it, and it's good to go. Now the reason why there's this dirt spot right here is because this filter is really restrictive. So I pulled this off because I was gonna use this in the meantime while I was waiting on that filter to come in, just to get more airflow through it. But this is how the filter is inside the box. As you can see, it only allows so much air to come through it. If you open this up, obviously it's going to be more surface for more air to come through. But yeah, the stock filter is pretty restrictive. Now there's always the controversy and the debates on, you know, should you change your filter or use the stock filter because you're gonna let more dirt through and harm your engine over time and blah, blah, blah. It's your money, it's your bike, you do what you want. But sprint filters are supposed to be pretty good as far as stopping dirt and increasing airflow. And yeah, that's why I went with that instead of going with something like the K&N, because I don't have to worry about doing the oiling and all that good stuff. Is it gonna give you more horsepower? Not by much, maybe 1 or 2 extra ponies, but it is gonna increase the airflow and everything else. I mean, if you're changing out your exhaust and everything and, you know, increasing the flow going out, why not increase the flow going in? This is just my thoughts on them and what I kind of recommend to people if they were going to go get a filter. So if I had to choose an aftermarket air filter, whether that be like K&N or BMC or something like that over the factory OEM filter, it would definitely be a Sprint filter. So we finally got the cat deleted on the exhaust and everything, so we're running the M4 Y pipe. We got the Akrapovic slip-on. We did get the Sprint air filter installed and the ECU Flash from Boss Racing. So let's go ahead and do a cold start. Oh yeah. I don't know how well the GoPro mic is doing the exhaust sound justice. Alright, let's go ahead and get it out on the road and see how she sounds. Alright, had to top her off real quick. So right from the get-go, this thing sounds nice. Immediately got better sound quality from the exhaust, because before you couldn't hear nothing. I mean, you could hear the exhaust, but man, you could barely hear it. And now I can definitely hear this thing. Alright, so initial impressions on the ECU so far. I do notice that when I'm in A mode, the throttle response and everything isn't as twitchy as it was. It was kind of more of like an on-off type sensation. And it's a little bit more smooth. Alright, so some of the other things you can have done when you get your ECU Flash, mainly you get all the restrictions and stuff like that from the factory removed. And then you get things tuned out a little bit better. Obviously, you know, putting this on the dyno is always going to be a lot better than just getting the flash done, so you can actually fine tune it. I probably plan to put it on a dyno sometime later on. I just didn't, you know, want to do that right now. Don't really have the time. Also, any dead spots and stuff like that that you have in the RPM range, some of the newer bikes have that, especially with something like the S1000RR. I know it has like a flat spot right around like 6,000, 7,000 RPM or something like that. And then obviously the other thing is if you remove the X-up servo that goes to the flapper valve and the stock muffler, even in the Akrapovic slip-on that I have, it has that. You remove that and then you don't throw any kind of check engine lights or anything like that, so they'll disable that for you. And so I didn't have to get a servo buddy or anything put on just because I had it done through the ECU. Also, if you are putting a full exhaust or doing a cat delete, you need to get your ECU flashed or get a power commander or something like that. Alright, we'll do this from third gear first. Not bad, not bad. So I do notice right off the bat that it lost a little bit of its bottom end, and I don't know if that has anything to do with the flapper valve that's in there, so it creates more back pressure, gives you a little bit more bottom end torque. I don't know if that's true or not. You guys let me know down in the comments. Alright, let's try second gear. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, I gotta try that again. Second gear, holy crap, man. Like, it pulls way harder in second gear now. Alright, let's try this again. Yes. Oh my gosh.
This thing freaking screams. Oh man, what a difference. Holy crap. All right, we got to get off the bike here for a second. What a difference, guys. Holy crap. Like, I thought this thing was pretty decent in stock form just by adding the cat delete and getting it flashed. In second gear, when I hit it, this thing freaking pulls for a 600. Like, it, oh my gosh, it's freaking insane. Man, I thought the front end was going to come up on me in second gear once I hit it, but man, it's like a whole new bike. Literally, getting it flashed or getting it tuned and everything else, it's literally like having a brand new bike. And just want to give a shout out to Anthony at Bosch Racing for the ECU Flash. Man, this thing runs perfectly now. I don't know, what do you guys think? How does the bike sound now? Does it sound good? I mean, it sounds freaking amazing to me. I just don't know how it's coming through on the mic. And like I said, man, it just, everything overall feels a lot more smooth with the bike. And now it freaking pulls, especially in the lower gears. I couldn't really tell much in third gear, but then once I hit second, whoo, insane. Gosh, it sounds so good. All right, do another pull for you guys. It sounds so good. All right, guys, that is it. So you've seen it first. ECU Flash, cat delete. Got the Sprint air filter in on the R6 here. So if this is something you decide you want to do, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth it. No complaints here. The power is freaking fantastic. The bike runs a lot better now. Like I said before, it's like having a brand new bike. And now with that said, it's time to give the CBR 600 another run. See how I fare against it this time. But yeah, I'm impressed, guys. If you guys are liking what you are seeing, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you can stay updated on all my latest content and videos like this one. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.